Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It is me, Benji. Welcome back to another reading today. Hello. If you are new, hi, I'm Benji. If you did not know, I'm going to be doing a general tarot reading for you. I just let the cards fall and we just go with the flow and we figure out as we go. I am just getting like a little bit of a feeling today that it's very much like almost like, like sit in silence and listen to the truth kind of vibe. I do have a card that says that. So I feel like, obviously if it doesn't come out, it doesn't matter. But I'm just getting that vibe today. So we do have two cards that want to come out right now. So we're just going to start with obviously Spirit Junkie affirmations. And we'll get one more. There we go. Okay, we've got a ton of information coming through. So I feel like it's just almost like giving me that vibe of like education or like learning or something. We have creativity flows from me. I am a divine creator. So I kind of love these affirmations. Haven't used them for a while. By the way, I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. If you're not, I hope this reading can bring you some clarity and guidance because that's what I'm here for. It is safe to ask for help. People want to support me. I'm people. I want to help. Okay. I don't have to fear my fears. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Aww. I love that. We have when I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. I'm loving the colors coming out today. I love green. I think the regular viewers know that I love blue and green. One of my favorite colors, blue, green, and gold. And this one's like bright pink. This is sick. This is taking care of myself as a radical act of love. I'm getting a lot of love here, like coming away from fear and going into a place of love, filling yourself with the spirit. It's kind of what I get from that. All right, so there are affirmations today. Also, if you are new or if you're into it, I do like a hidden emoji. So at any point through the reading, I will say comment emoji down below. So if you want to partake in that, feel free to. Let's move on to some normal tarot cards. I think we should use the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. I feel like it's my favorite at this point, and I'm planning on getting like a animal spirit oracle. Thank you so much for the suggestion, Carol. I really appreciate that. Oh, wow, beautiful. It is. It's all about love today. I was really getting that sense of like, sit in silence and listen to the truth. And I feel like that's kind of what's coming out today. Wow, okay, so we have the Lovers, we have the Six of Chalices, and we have the High Priestess. That's our reading for today, imagine. Anyway, I'm joking. We have the Lovers coming out, and this is really beautiful. This is like divine union and connection and duality I'm getting from this card. I'm just getting this really like on the pedestal, like this Lovers situation. This is really beautiful. So it's very much the love energy. We're getting the Six of Chalices because I get that there's a sense of nostalgia here. There is this energy, I think, coming in to this energy, your energy, and it's definitely like that lover situation. It's definitely a past person coming in. And then I think you already know, like you have a feeling that this is going to happen. You already kind of know. High Priestess is really like something's going to come to light. Intuition's flowing very clearly and freely right now. And you're just going to like have that feeling. You're going to know. Like, it really is all about knowing there. It's almost like a reflection. It's like a reflection of energy is coming into you. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming out. Knight of Pentacles is giving me strength, like strength and power and stability. And it really gives me that like, this energy I feel like this energy has been really working on themselves. Since we got the Lovers, I feel like this energy is coming in. It's from the past. This energy's been working on themselves with the Knight of Pentacles. They're becoming more like the stag, like they're riding on the back of the stag. They're like using the stag's strength as like a way to like basically produce power for themselves. Like it's really what I'm getting. Like they're stepping into their own power. They're more like stable. I'm getting more stable. And then we have the Eight of Chalices here. And the Eight of Chalices is really giving that sense of, it gives camping. It always gives camping vibes, obviously. But it always also gives me this sense of nurturing. It gives me nurturing. Eight of Chalices. It's giving me that sense of like being on the journey. It's like you're one step away from really having your wishes starting to come true. you're doing a lot of work, you're putting in the effort. And I feel like there's a lot of healing going on here, to get to a place of love. And I feel like when you get to that place of love, I feel like desires and wishes come true much easier. All right, so we have judgment coming out here. So I have also decided that if animals come out of my readings in the pictures and stuff, then I'll leave like a list in the top comment of like what they mean. So ultimately I can learn and you can learn, and if you already know, that's cool. But we do have a bird here. I'm just going to call it a normal bird, because it's just like a normal bird to me. It's just like what you would see in a tree. That is judgment, though. I really feel like there is this sense of like evolution taking place, transcendence. The universe has really been judging you, and it's really come to this point where I feel like this judgment phase is really in effect because I feel like there is this healing done like in gaming. Like this energy that's coming in from the past has done so much healing. Like they're in such a better place, and it's really interesting here. I'm just getting a lot of other energy. I'm getting your energy, obviously, but this is like another energy coming in for you. The Judgment card is really almost giving me that sense of like this person moving towards you, like transcendence, so like reaching a point of like really wanting to take off and fly like a bird. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here, coming out after the Judgment card, and that one is like luck is changing, like cycles are changing, things are changing, and things are really moving and progressing and expanding. So I really feel like this person's going to move forward, in a very like articulate way. Articulation is Knight of Pentacles. I'm really getting articulate. They're going to like come in. It's going to be so majestic. I'm getting majestic. What do we have here? Okay. I'm getting some energy for you now. I'm getting that you're like waiting. You've been waiting for this. With the Nine of Swords, it's been cold. Like, I feel like there's a lot of coldness. There's been a lot of coldness surrounding your heart, or in your heart. And the Three of Swords has come out too. So this one is really beautiful because you can see the healing being done on the Three of Swords. It's really like sitting there. I feel like this has got something to do with maybe this past person. It's like it hurts, something hurts. And I feel like you're constantly waiting for this person. Like you probably see this person like periodically every now and then, but I feel like you're constantly waiting for this person. With the Nine of Swords, and it's like cold, and I feel like when this person comes in, it's probably not cold anymore, but then they probably leave again, right? So we have the Star, and then we have the King of Pentacles. That's really actually amazing here, because the Star is really giving that sense of like this connection coming together and like things aligning. So it's really happening, it seems like really beautiful. Isn't that a beautiful picture? So stars aligning ultimately, and the universe is really aligning, and everything's aligning, and you're aligning with this other's energy, and it's really coming in. It seems, obviously, it's a past energy. The Six of Chalices, it's a past energy. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So we have a whole ton of abundance coming through. It's a very abundant feeling, and I feel like the seeds have been planted before now. So it seems like this is something maybe that you want, or something that you have been manifesting. And whether like you realize that this energy, this soul connection energy is from someone from the past, someone that you've known. This could be like past life. This could be just from the past in this life. So maybe you don't know them. So interestingly enough, we get that today. We got to take the bottom card because I can feel it on my fingers. And this card wanted to come out. Alrighty, so we have Temperance. So Temperance is really showing that being balanced and being patient, and being controlled, and really just letting the universe weave, and really weave for you, and not just like rushing things. And it's really just giving me that sense of being in the moment, going with the flow. We do have the Ten of Swords. So we have a bunch of butterflies coming out now. There hasn't been many animals in this reading, but we have a bunch of butterflies on this reading. On this card, and we have the Ten of Swords. So I feel like there is a whole lot of healing being done. I do understand that like the right away means something different. Like I think everyone knows that by now that these are just like a little different. They like have different meanings. This one is really giving that sense of like there's been a lot of pain, a lot of hurt on your end, and I feel like the Nine of Swords really shows that. The Three of Swords shows that. I don't know if this person as such has like caused the pain, but we do have the Five of Chalices, and the Five of Chalices is almost like giving me that sense of there is this. There's been a journey, and it gives me a feeling that you've like blown out some candles. The candles are representing it's really like the other chalices. They're giving me like the candles have been blown out. You know, there's three candles being blown out and you have two behind you, right? Like it's almost like you had a lot of friends or something and you've cut a bunch of people out or you're cutting people out. And I feel like that's why this energy is coming back in, because the universal thing, like you're learning your lessons and you're cutting out karmic connections. And I feel like these real connections, the ones that were meant to be there, are going to come back in. It's kind of what I'm getting from the Five of Chalices, actually. Let's just get like two more cards, please, Spirit. All right, we have two more cards. And it is the Four of Chalices, the Four of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Four of Chalices is giving that like restful, like being at one with yourself, being at one in nature. It's almost like the abundance is almost like there. It's like very much sprouting. Like you can see the sprouts of it, right? Like you can see the abundance of like nature around you and the trees there, and it's really full and big, and there's all these animals and they're just like surrounding you. It gives me this kind of like energy, like you're being more one with the earth, or you know, more grounded, right? It's all about being grounded. I feel like it's taking the time for yourself, for like self-care. It really gives me self-care in this one. So I just obviously I feel like this energy coming in and how things are changing, you're moving into this really beautiful place where things are going to feel much more balanced. And then we have the Hanged Man, which is you've been standing on your head for a while, figuratively, metaphorically maybe, and not figuratively. And basically you're like going from like this position of like almost like lack, suffering, you know, like down kind of feelings, or just kind of, you know, feeling sorry for yourself. And I feel like you're moving towards this place of really flipping that upside down so you can start walking again instead of walking on your like your elbows. Like this dude is that would be like really strenuous to like, you know, live like that. So it really gives me that sense of releasing this and like really letting yourself down from that position of feeling like you're lifting the weight of the world on your shoulders. I feel like that's kind of what I'm getting from that. You're going from that to like not doing it anymore. I know I said two cards, but let's do one last card. Five of Swords. Okay. Five of Swords is really giving me that sense of it's like a healthy competition. I feel like the energy that's coming in is going to like change your energy. You know how that can happen sometimes? How someone like can like really come in and like inspires you or like something like that. It's really giving me the sense of like a healthy, inspirational kind of like competition. It's almost like a battle, but it's not a bad battle. It's like it's not a battle, you know, but it's almost like you're battling, but it's like just competition. It's like a good rivalry. This energy seems like they, you know, work really well off your energy, and I feel like that's what I'm getting from the Five of Swords. So that is the generalness of this, and it's definitely a love reading, I would say. We got the lovers straight away, and we got lots of love. Like, don't be afraid of love. You know, taking care of yourself is a radical act of love, and when you do that, you bring in other energy. So when you start loving yourself, that's when the Lovers card comes in. So it seems like you are actually starting to love yourself for you, and I think that's like so beautiful. It makes me so happy and warm inside. So it's really beautiful. That's so beautiful. This is like pure love. This is like loving yourself so that love can come into your life and really blossom. Wow. Okay. I'm going to use the Celestial Whispers Oracle. And we'll just get like whatever comes out Alrighty, let's take those. And I think it's time for me to say an emoji. Let's go with the galaxy emoji. Because I feel like this card kind of goes with it. The galactic shift. There is a collective shift going on right now. And I feel like that's been felt by a lot of people. And I feel like it's been said by a lot of people. People are feeling strange lately. They're like, what is going on? Why do I feel this way? There is literally a profound change occurring within the universe. And it's like awakening of a collective consciousness. And it's basically inviting you to align with the cosmic energies that are reshaping reality, encouraging you to embrace perspectives and insights. So interestingly enough, I made this before I even felt or knew what was going on, like earlier. Like I'm really kind of developing my gifts. And I made this card before I even knew what it was. And it's actually really insane to me because a lot of these things are like kind of popping out now. I feel like there was a reason why I made this one, because there is this shift happening. And I feel like for some reason this has got like some of the shifty things in it. Shifty, not like bad things, but like it's interesting. Anyway, galactic shift. There is a collective shift happening right now. We do have the sun. The sun came out yesterday, and this one here is illumination, joy, and radiance, vitality. The sun symbolizes illumination, joy, and vibrance. Vibrant energy. Embrace your inner light and recognize the warmth of your true essence. Very beautiful. We have the moon. Oh, holy moly, macaroni and cheese, and cucumber and gherkin. Whoa. I don't know. I just like had this rush of like overwhelmedness then. It was interesting. The moon and the sun in one reading. The moon like barely ever comes out of my deck. So this is intuition, mystery, and transformation. All right. This is going to be hard to read because it's like white on white. I still got to fix that. This card invites you to explore the depths of your consciousness and embrace the magic that lies within. Okay, I love that. And then the last one we have is Oracle. Wow, Oracle. Divine guidance and inner wisdom. This one here says embodies the limitless wisdom that flows from both within and the universe. It urges you to embrace your inner voice and recognize the subtle signs and synchronicities surrounding you. I fully trust my inner wisdom and welcome divine guidance to flow through me effortlessly. That's quite small and hard to read. But what I'm getting from this is that there is this shift happening, right? Like sun, moon, intuition, mystery, transformation. We've got a lot of illumination, joy. It's almost like there is a shift, right? There is a galactic shift, an awakening, and unity. And I love that. So I feel like this ultimately is some sort of collective reading. Wow. I wasn't expecting a collective reading today. Okay. Let's dive into some oracle cards now. Obviously we did. I feel like today would be good to go into the fairies. It seems quite light and fluttery today and nice and warm. So let's do that and see what we get. Something is going to be found soon. So this is really giving me that sense of like mystery in the moon and intuition. Like something's going to reveal itself soon to the collective. It's really interesting. Like that's what I'm getting from this. What was once lost is about to be found, right? Thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things that we never even realized were lost. I think I feel like super deep on that one today. That's interesting. We have protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with the magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. That reminds me, I need to get some more sage. It doesn't last very long. So I will do that. All right, what else do we have? Precious time. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. And we'll do one more, and then we'll do one card from Dreams of Gaia to finish it off. I feel like Dreams of Gaia is always nice to do at the end because I've got to read from the book. We have Find Balance. All right, we find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you'll have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. The green one. I'm going to do one more. All those ones. Alrighty, what do we have here? Look in a book. We're going to do that, okay? Look in a book. We're going to do it, but like I would say, how I kind of figured this one out, if there is a book around you or something, just look around and the first one you see, open it up to a page and just read that page. That's kind of like how I do it, and then always something pops out to me. I feel like there's some sort of message, there's something there. So if I was to do that, the first book I saw was that book over there. Let me just grab it. Let me see. Let's do it. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Okay, something different. Oh, it's got mica all over it from my soap. The gold mica, that's okay though. So this magazine is called Uncensored, and it is Lost Civilization in Antarctica, taken in 1912. Hoax or real? So it's like that kind of book. So let's just open it up to a random page, and I'll close my eyes, and I'll point at a spot and we'll read it, okay? Right there. I was diagnosed with a miscarriage 4 days after receiving the vaccine. This was my first miscarriage. I've had 2 healthy pregnancies with 2 living sons. I received the shot on Monday. On Friday, they no longer detected a heartbeat. This is sad. A heartbeat was found at my 7-week scan. My estimated due date was May 24th, 2023. 24-23. May, January, 05-24-23. The size of the fetus was estimated at about 10 weeks and 3 days. Based on my last menstrual cycle, I was 10 weeks 2 days. At the sonogram, the doctor shared with me that the heartbeat and growth must have stopped very recently. I don't know what that's got to do with anything, but I learned something new, that this is about mRNA vaccines. Wow, that's so intense. I feel like there's something in there. There's definitely a message. I feel like I'm getting like it's giving me something, you know? It's almost giving me like, you know, that like taking care of myself is a radical act of love. And it's giving me like, be conscious, you know, be more conscious. That's what I'm getting from that. So I'm sorry if that was like a lot to read, because that wasn't really intense to read, but I'm getting like, you know, be more conscious of things before you make choices and when it comes to your health. Interesting. All right. We have 2 more cards here. Ask for help. Angels and celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. It's another green one. I love that. And we have manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation, step 1. I do feel like when this card comes out, like if you have like anything you want to write down to manifest, it's probably like a good thing to do. I'm going to be purchasing like a nice A4 like diary with no lines in it, so I can get some like colored pencils and stuff, and I'm going to start like drawing things, and I'm going to start really trying to manifest the like, you know, like the idea I have and like the thing I want to do and how I want to help, because that's mainly what I want to do from all of this. And I know you probably heard that before, but I'm going to prove it. I'll prove it with all the hard work I put in, and I'll be pretty transparent about all of it. All right, let's move on to our last card. I'm still like kind of shocked about that. All right, maybe it will be something to do with this and we'll be able to put 2 and 2 together. All right, so Dreams of Gaia. Let's do our last card. I do think that's got something to do with consciousness and be aware. Be more like be aware and be conscious. And like I honestly want to see my love and my blessings to that lady, because that sounds like the worst thing in the world that could happen. So my love and blessings goes out to her and her family. Well, alrighty. This card wants to come out. It's the lady holding her face. It's the lady that's blindfolded holding her own face. She's not smiling, but the face that she's holding is. Alrighty, the 5 of Air, that's what this is. Let's dive in and see what it is. It came out not so long ago, but I can't really remember what it was. The 5 of Air. 199. 199. Oh, pretty. Illusion. Illusion and reality and separation. Self-sabotage, self-deception, criticism, conditioning, and healing. Alrighty. We have a conflict between reality and belief. Wait, it's already lining up for me what we read in there. That's a conflict between reality and belief, because some people believe because they're told, right, that these things are going to help them. But then they end up, like, later on down the track, it's like doesn't help them. It actually makes them worse. And I don't want to be that person. I'm not like a whistleblower. Like, I guess at the end of the day, I kind of am, because I'm pretty much all about the truth. So I get it now. It's like, yeah, a time for honesty. Let go of illusion. Face a painful reality. You're not alone. Oh, it's all lining up for me. I hope it's all lining up for you now. Advice and constructive criticism are not a personal attack. Drop the mask. Reveal your true self. Forgive others for wearing their masks. Oh, I'm so shook. All right. The 5 of Air represents a conflict between what is real and what is believed. It addresses a need for honesty and the courage to let go of a self-deception that has been held onto in order to hide and protect from a painful reality. This painful reality may be one that we choose to deny, but even so, its influence can still create dissonance in our lives and work in a corrosive manner that gives rise to conflicted thoughts, a desire to avoid and procrastinate, and eventual self-sabotage of our creative endeavors. It can also manifest in a desire to withdraw and separate ourselves from those who love us. The symptoms to look for are low self-esteem, a disparaging inner voice, and an inability to handle criticism, as it only serves to reinforce a low opinion that is already held. Even simple advice and constructive criticism that is offered to help improve or fix something that is in need of further work is perceived to be an attack, and it is responded to with hurt or anger. Oh, that was loud. I'm going to read the blockage at the end because it did come out upside down. Remember that. When this happens repeatedly, others may become reluctant to speak up, even when there is a real or genuine need. This reluctance is noticed and feeds the anxiety. As a result of this inability to take advice of any kind and see it for what it is, care and love, conflict, mistakes, and outright failure become common occurrences, which in turn make us believe even more that we will never succeed. Behind the mask, we fall victim to self-recrimination, judgment, and blame, and criticize ourselves in a manner that is neither objective nor constructive. And yet, despite everything, we try to put on a brave face to continue to smile, but it's a mask. The smile is the lie that hides disappointments, regrets, guilt, and pain that we attempt to deny because we have been conditioned to suppress and repress our true thoughts and feelings. If the 5 of Air card appears in your reading, it is, in essence, a gentle intervention. Remove the mask and the blindfold from your eyes. Let go of the lie that all is okay and that you are happy, and allow yourself to see that you need to address the thoughts and beliefs that you have been thinking poorly of yourself. It is time for you to see and face the inner demons that have you believing that you are not worthy or deserving of success or happiness. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. Definitely in the link below, I'm gonna leave a song, and it's gonna be called Interwoven Demons. I made it like ages ago, and it's all about like like looking at your into interwoven demons, like the ones that are kind of there, and like loving them instead of hating them. So I'm gonna put that song down below if you want to like have a listen to it as well, because I feel like that lines up with this. Drop the mask and show your true self, wounds and all. Look at the damaging thoughts and beliefs, address their source, and give yourself an opportunity to heal. Allow others to help you. You are not alone, and you are loved. Understand that the advice and constructive criticism others offer is not meant to limit and wound, but to help heal and grow. I love that. As with all the five cards, the five of air reversed offers a second challenging message regarding the choice to wear a mask, whether to be a personal message or pertaining to someone close by. The five of air reversed is advising you to be cautious, misrepresenting yourself, a situation, or another person. The truth will always out. So it is better not to embellish or fabricate, even if you only weave little lies in order to fit in with the crowd and belong. If you're wearing a mask, put it aside and reveal your true self. Don't be afraid of rejection. Yes, you might lose a few people by revealing the truth, but you also draw to you those who admire your honesty and authenticity, who like you for who you are. I love that. If roles are reversed and it's another who lies, then in this situation it might pay to show empathy and compassion. When the mask slips, try not to judge too harshly or condemn. Embrace them, forgive them. Doing so will give them the confidence that may help them to keep the mask off instead of putting it back on. Oh. Anyway, oh, that made me feel. I think that's really beautiful. That's such a beautiful, deep message, and I think it resonates with that over there. I totally get it. It's yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the reading today. I'm gonna go now. Take care. Subscribe, like, comment, all that great stuff, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye bye.